This video is showing you that it's 11:54 a.m. on 5/23/2015, and my name is Leslie Williams. How you doing? Anyways, outside of acting goofy, I try to act goofy sometimes to keep my spirits up. I'm a target victim and activist concerned in the criminal expedition of what is known as gang stalking. It's not stalking by gangs. This crime is also termed as organized stalking, cause stalking, vigilante stalking, and it's really nothing but a criminal expedition that is hosted, managed, and protected by the system. It's a systematic form of control for racketeering purposes, insurance fraud, human trafficking, attempting to treat people like straw people as a result of the racketeering. And what they basically do is initiate community-based harassment against a target. And they will use any environment that they can to initiate it and to perpetrate it. And they use the system also to protect it and perpetrate it. And so what I'm doing right now is I'm making a prediction that I am going to hear the word gang stalking, gang stalker, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalker, 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 stalking, gang stalker, gang stalking, said along my routes today. Because what it's called the direct conversation method of organized gang stalking sensitization tactics. And that is done in order to be able to constantly have people placed around my path, along my routes, as a result of the tracking. And the minimum form of tracking and surveillance is done as a result of them hacking into your cell phone and using it as a GPS locator. As a result, they know when I'm at a fixed location, stationary, or mobile. And as a result of me being mobile, they know where I'm at in space and time in real time. Yes. And that's where they then will place the organized harassment for me to experience overtly around me, concerning me, along all my routes. Either using anchored physical gestures for me to constantly have to see, or sensitized words and phrases that they will constantly repeat around me for me to hear. And that's where they're getting around me. And as a result of them knowing my location, they use the people they've gotten for the day to get around me and repeat certain words or phrases to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime and to keep me mentally preoccupied with the fact that I am. Okay? And so what they're doing is getting around me, and they'll act like they're talking on their cell phone or with each other, or even one person will get on the bus, be on the bus, or already be on the bus before I get on it. Then a new person will get on it. They'll sit close by each other, initiate a conversation, and within these conversations, they'll repeat certain words or phrases. Okay? Like gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalker, gang stalking, oh my god, weird, crazy. And go to Google and type in fire trucks or police siren harassment and cross-reference it to gang stalking. And anyway, so what I do is I predict what I'm going to hear along my routes at this location before I even leave it. Okay? And then if it's said around me, especially in the ways I just dictated it, this tape recorder will pick it up because it's attached to a pouch on the undergarment, to my undergarments on my chest, with the microphone right at the top, right below the neck collar. And it's running by date and time on full-powered batteries. Okay? So if it's said even once, let alone in the way I've already described on this video file, it'll be caught on this digital tape recorder and eventually uploaded to video files and put online. I've already got undisputable proof online this crime's happening to me. Literally. And here's the thing. How did they know I came back to San Diego? I arrived back in San Diego on August 8, 2011, one day late in reference to the scheduled arrival at Greyhound. And I have been gang stalked on every single one of my routes. Every place I have went to, every single day from August 8, 2011 up to this date, May 23rd, 2013. I have not introduced myself to one person except for the San Diego police and specific campus safety personnel on specific university campuses, and a couple doctors when I had to go to the hospital when I had poison oak. Okay? And all my YouTube videos and blogs are titled Learning Disabled Woman. So if nobody knows me by name, they shouldn't know that I'm being gang stalked in order to be able to say that, well, we're just talking about gang stalking around her because we saw her videos online. Bullshit. And not only that, they have been caught in saying it in the way that I'll predict that they say it, because they want me to experience the harassment. Their whole goal is to make sure that I hear it. So what they're doing is getting around me and saying, gang stalker, gang stalking, gang stalker, oh my god, gang stalking, oh my god, gang stalker, oh my god, weird, crazy, gang stalker. And they're also using another two words that they're combining together. And I'm not going to say the name of those words yet, okay? But it's got to do with something that happened to me a long time ago that the organized gang stalking expedition created in Michigan. And those two words, the first word is begins with a C, and the second word begins with an H, okay, or an A. So how do they know to get around me to say that phrase? They've also went into my blogs online and have added things in there that I would never put in there in order for them to try and reverse the perception concerning what kind of a person I am in order to deflect the truth that I'm telling. Literally. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and that has to do, I'll put it to you this way, with another targeted individual from California, and her first name is Ramona. Okay? And I'll get to that over time. Understand this and be clear, please. I'm not involved in any illegal activity whatsoever. I mind my own business everywhere I go, and my behavior is appropriate for each and every environment that I'm at and for the whole duration of why I'm there. Now, when you think about this, if I leave, I got over 500 audio files showing this tactic being utilized around me. 80% of those audio files, okay, in reference to the tactics, concerning the tactic themselves and where they were perpetrated at, all of those audio files, 80% of them, are audio files of proof. And in reference to the tactic that was used at these specific locations, I predicted I'd experience it before I even arrived there. Yes. Which meant that it shows that I was covertly stalked to there in order to perpetrate the harassment around me for me to experience. They're literally having the audacity to get around me and repeat the name gang stalker and gang stalking to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime by getting around me and repeating the name of the crime. Yes, to keep me mentally preoccupied concerning it, to make me feel powerless and victimized over it. Because anybody, especially women, who feel like they're being stalked by people they don't know, because they try to anchor fear to make you hyper vigilant and to remind you and make sure that your attention is constantly focused on the harassment. Yes, because they want to make sure that you're constantly thinking about the victimization that's happening to you by getting around you and reminding you about it. Yeah, and that's achieved through the stalking and the surveillance. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams, and this is just one small itty-bitty aspect of what happens to targeted individuals like me. Go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Brutally Assaulted on MTS Bus. Look in the description of that YouTube video. You'll see a blog's URL address. Copy and paste it into any search engine, open it up, and then look at an attached PDF link that is titled Assault 11. You will see that I predicted an assault just 11 days before it occurred. Then go to YouTube and type in Learning Disabled Woman Catches Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass. Look in the description of that YouTube video. You'll see another YouTube video that was made 2 months prior before I caught the 3 teenagers admitting that they were put on a bus route, the same bus route I was assaulted on, to engage in gang stalking. It shows a video in the description of that YouTube video that shows me describing what I was putting up with along all my routes, even by the guy who assaulted me 5 minutes before the assault, and 2 months before the assault. 2 months before that I caught the 3 teenagers admitting they were put on a bus route to do what I was already describing online. And there's another video that was made a month before that one of me describing the same tactic being utilized against me by USD library staff, students, and other USD campus staff. Yes, on their campus that video was made, published on November 26, 2011. Now go to YouTube and type in 2/20/13 shows a YouTube video titled 2013 Learning Disabled Woman Catches Another Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass. I caught an individual on a street corner admitting that a San Diego police officer put him on the corner to engage in gang stalking. Yes, I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. How did they know I came back to San Diego? Because I was stalked to here from Connecticut, and I was stalked to Connecticut from Michigan. I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. It's a nationwide syndicate that operates on the same templates and methods of tactics and strategies in order to just basically do nothing but harass and terrorize innocent individuals for eventual exploitation, financial, insurance, and sexual. I gotta go. I'm in San Diego, California. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth concerning the factual realities of these organized stalking, gang stalking expeditions, who plays a role in covering it up. And that 2013 video that's online right now that you can go to by observing it at YouTube by typing in 2013 Learning Disabled Woman Catches Another Gang Stalker Admitting Sent to Harass. That individual was caught within 45 minutes to 70 minutes after I left the district attorney's office to inquire about why they didn't reply concerning 3 emails that were sent to them about the fact that the MTS video of me being assaulted is altered. And you know what he did? And I said that since the San Diego police won't investigate it, it seems that there's an obstruction of justice somewhere and possible conspiracy to obstruct justice. And you know what he did? He looked me right in the face and said, you better go get mental health because I believe you're mentally ill. I said, really? I got his business card, left, got on 2 buses, got off the second bus, went to go across the street. Once I crossed the street, that's where the individual was waiting who was gaslighting me, and he admitted to me and a hidden running digital tape recorder that a San Diego police officer put him on the corner to engage in gang stalking. So how mentally ill do you think I am? I'm in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose the truth concerning these factual realities. I appreciate you listening to me, and the only thing I ask to the public is to please say a prayer for me. Okay, thank you, and have a nice day.